to be a simple favor between friends has now become part of a major cyber fraud investigation in Edo State. The Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps says it arrested 24-year-old suspect in connection with an online car auction scam that allegedly defrauded a Benin City resident of 3.5 million naira. According to the Edo State Commandant of the NSCDC, Saidi Akintayo, the victim Olariwaju Nuruddin had attempted to purchase a 2010 Toyota Corolla through a United States-based online auction website, but investigators say fraudsters allegedly hijacked the process and convinced the buyer to transfer the money into a local bank account.
After receiving the complaint, I directed the command investigative team to immediately track down those involved in the fraudulent act. Following a thorough investigation and a court order to assess the account detail, one suspect identified Mr. Momo Rabiu, 24 years old, of Aushi, Edo State, was arrested. The suspect confessed that this bank account was used by his friend, popularly known as Destiny Money, who is currently at large to receive the fraudulent funds. He further admitted receiving the sum of 277,000 as his share from the proceed. Investigation is ongoing and efforts are being intensified to arrest the fleeing suspect. At the conclusion of the investigation, the suspect will be charged to court accordingly.
The suspect later confessed that the account used for the transaction was linked to an associate known as Destiny Money, who is currently on the run. He also admitted receiving about 277,000 naira from the money after the transaction was completed. Speaking during interrogation, the suspect claimed he never knew the money was linked to fraud.
On the January 30, we were sitting on a bar. So my friend Destiny now asked me, do you have an account I can transfer money into so you can withdraw and give me cash? And I asked how much. Now say 2.5 million naira. So and I now say call the account. So immediately I was calling the account. So I now received a lot of 3.5 million naira. So I now asked, you said you wanted to send 2.5 million, come 3.5. Okay, so now say he wanted to double it so he can pay his workers. So you now say his workers. My friend sell all those used cars. Yes, all those used cars. So we now say, how am I going to give him money? So we now go to the POS around 11 p.m. So we now went to the POS. The POS his name is Momo Lawan. So we now withdraw the money. The first money we withdraw was 1.5. So the limit now reached. So he now tell us to wait till 12 in the morning. So 12 in the morning, we now withdraw the remaining one. So he now send 670,000 to my OP. Yes, my friend Destiny. Now send 670,000 to my OP. So when we in this car, so he now asked me to send 3 something to his Access Bank account. The name was Destiny, or I don't know the son name. So the remaining money was now remaining 270,000. Now tell me to keep that one.
The NSCDC says investigators are still ongoing as efforts continue to track down other members of the syndicate. The command is also warning residents to be careful with online transactions and avoid allowing others use their personal bank account for large financial transfers. Fatima Sadu,